Life, the magazine for everybody at your house every week, presents Bert Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran, and Ollie.
One rocket and have it. Fire number 2. That's good. Pretty good. What's happening to the gracious sake, landing gear? Oh well. Who's gonna land? Doggone runway is a little bit too narrow for us. Now let me see. Gotta test the tail. That's the tail on the radio here. Let's see. Whoop! Fire number 1. Number 2. Radio. There. I guess we're all set. Now let me see. I better try that radio again. Radio. 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 Testing. Radio. Hi, Buelah. Hello there. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gee, Buelah, that's your new. Can't hear a word you're saying, dear. Well, turn off that contraption. All right, I'm sorry. Let me see if everything. Oh, Buelah, your new broom, isn't it? Yes, United Airlines made this for me. Gracious sakes, they're celebrating an anniversary. They thought that I should have this. Isn't it great? Just wonderful. Oh, that reminds me, Buelah, I had the most wonderful time today. I was visiting. I went out. I was watching this morning. Oh, I had the most fabulous day all day long. That's nice. And I was up way up on Buelah. That's nice. Testing. Gee, this is real fine, Buelah. What are you saying, dear? Oh, I just saying that I was watching planes fly. This reminded me of the just a minute. Fire number 1. Fire number 2. Fire all 3. That works pretty well. Oh, is that you were saying? I just had quite a busy day. That's nice. Glad you did. Fine. It was really quite a beautiful day. Yes. Really a shame. What? I said it was a beautiful day. What's a shame? Well, sir, I guess it's all right now. I'm going to take Fran to Omaha, you know. Oh, Omaha. Oh, I love to go to Omaha. That's nice. I'm sure we all will. What? I don't know. What did you say? Buelah? Buelah? Buelah?
She's out on the roof, Kukla. I can't reach her.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Kukla.
I had the most wonderful time today.
Oh?
I was visiting, and this morning, well, it was kind of difficult this morning because we had putting storm windows on. That seems sort of a silly thing to put storm windows on at this time of the year. But see, they're the kind that have screens fitted in them, too. Jack?
Oh, hi, Coop.
Saying I worked this morning on the storm windows.
That's nice.
They didn't fit.
Wonderful.
Wonderful? The storm windows didn't fit. That means we have to have it made all over again.
It'll work out all right.
You doing writing music?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up a little routine.
Oh. I don't want to bother you. You're all packed, Fred, for Omaha? She
right over there. I can see her. Fran?
What?
Fran, Kukla.
Oh, sure.
All packed for Omaha?
I think so. I just about everything.
Wonderful. I was just telling Jack I had quite an exciting day. It didn't start out so well. I had to put up the storm windows, and it seems silly to have storm windows at this time of the year. I was just saying to Jack, but you see, we decided instead of having the ones where you have the screens in all the time, that we'll take the one out and put the screen in the same frame. You see, and the storm windows, I was saying.
Yeah, they'll do it every time.
Do what?
What did you say, Kukla?
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, dear. I can't think. I have that blame ticket, but I can't think.
Oh, I was just saying, and then, last night when I was cooking, the most interesting thing, I was just thought to myself, I've just got to remember to tell Fran about this, because it's a...
Kukla, would you excuse me, sweetie? I think I know where that ticket is.
What ticket?
My ticket.
For
the plane, yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't think you needed a ticket.
Would you excuse me? Certainly I need a ticket.
Charging fare now, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about, dear, but I want to make sure that I have my ticket. I
Yeah.
see you.
Well, as I was saying, these storm windows,
Pete, did you see my ticket? United Airlines.
Hiya, Pete. You would have liked to have been in my house this morning, Pete. We had, I was putting up the storm windows. Pete?
What were you saying, Cook?
Pete? Never mind. Well, after what's the use talking about the storm windows if nobody will listen to me? Everybody seems to be so vague today.
Hey, Cook. Hi, Cook. Glad to see you. Hi, Jackson.
Hi, Ollie.
Hey, where did you put that great big bottle that was down on the shelf in the laboratory?
Well, I haven't been here. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you, too.
I was this morning. We put up the storm windows,
And that's good.
Wow, you didn't even hear me.
Oh, yes. Yes, we may have some big storms. It's certainly nice to close the windows.
No, Ollie, come back. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm very busy. I'm working. I'm in the dark, as you might say.
What?
In the dark room, that is. I'm developing some pictures I took.
Well, Ollie, won't you come up for a minute?
Well, okay, I can spare you a minute, I guess, Cook. I'm so busy. Going to be a life photographer.
You're going to be a live photographer?
Yeah, just great. I just hope, though, I've got the right amount of hypo in that solution.
Where did you do it this time?
Well, I've got all the... I used them. You remember your cookie dishes?
I was going to use those tonight. I'm having baked apples.
Well, not tonight. They've got hypo in them. And some film, too. And then I used a laundry tub.
Well, Ollie, we have to rinse out a few of Dolores' little things, you know.
Well, not tonight. Unless they would be rinsed out in hypo.
No.
And then, anyway, I've got this film. Gosh, it's amazing how much film there is on a one teensy-weensy little roll. It's just amazing how much it came out. But it's very hard to work in the dark, I tell you. I almost pulled the plug out of the bathtub.
Bathtub?
Yeah, I was using in the bathtub.
Well, Ollie, I don't think you should use a bathtub. Somebody might want to take a bath.
Not in hypo, I don't think they would. We got to leave it. I'm going to be a great successful life photographer. I've been talking to the editors about it, and they said if I had something very successful, that they might use it.
I'm awful glad you came up because everybody seems kind of vague today, and I had such a very interesting time. Well, it wasn't so interesting, really, but I just felt like talking about the day. And so this morning, after we got this, I had an argument with the carpenter. We had quite a to-do. He said that he did not crack the plaster around the door, and I said, well, nobody else could have cracked the plaster around the door because...
The door. I don't know whether I closed the door down there or not.
Well, you see, there wasn't anybody else who could have cracked the plaster around the door because he... Well, I suppose you're interested either. Let's see what else interesting. Fran!
Yeah?
You you know the plaster around the door that's cracked?
Which door, dear?
The door, the front door, where the lock was put on.
Front door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I put that ticket, on the table by the front door. Excuse me, dear. I'll be right back.
Well, we had quite a go-round, the carpenter and I, but we settled it amicably, and we're friends again. I sent in the check. We're friends. So, and then after that, it's so beautiful today, and such a lovely day, and isn't it a lovely day, Jack? It's so pretty here in Chicago.
Just finishing up the ending. Just a moment, please.
Well, I can always write it in my diary. That's what I'll do. Oh, pardon me. Oh, Cecil Bill, I'm so glad that you came, because I just wanted to tell you, I had the most exciting day. Remember those orchids that we got last night? Well, I took the orchids and I put them in the little test tubes and Fran, how did your orchids last?
What, dear?
Are you too busy, or would you like to come in and talk to me?
No, I'll come in. I can't stay very long, though.
Oh, I like you. How are you?
Pretty good.
That's good. How did the orchids last that we got? Didn't they last pretty well?
Oh, yes, mine. You mean the ones that came yesterday?
Yesterday,
Yes,
I-
indeed. They're
You're going to
wonderful.
wear one of them tonight when you go to Omaha.
Say, what did I do with that?
What?
Oh, I remember now.
The orchids.
Mm-hmm. Mary kept it for me.
Yeah.
And got me.
Well, I thought it would be very nice if we...
I just want to ask you something.
Certainly, Fran.
I just want your candid opinion. How could a little earring like that hurt anybody? How could it do it? If it didn't see it in rehearsal time and notice it then, how could all of a sudden it become such a big thing? How could it do it?
What?
I don't understand it at all.
What about the earrings, Fran?
I just cannot see.
Oh, you mean you had them on and then you had to take them off?
That man is possessed.
Oh, you mean Gummy in the control room?
Somewhere back in his family, years and years back,
He had a
had a terrible experience with ears. He hates anything that has to do with ears.
I think
I'm surprised he allows audio on this show.
he might not. I don't know.
Yes, who knows? We don't even know.
Hey, speaking of earrings, Fran, that reminds me of a very funny story that happened just last week. I never got to tell you about
Okay, we'll take off the buttons. That I will not do.
I never told you about this story about the earrings.
Now he's fixed it so I can't even wear it on the show because he's made me get so excited that I've broken the little crank.
You do.
Pete, could you fix this? I'll be back, Kukla.
Take your time. That's all right. It doesn't matter. It's nothing important. Just a little story about earrings. My grandmother had some earrings. My grandmother had some earrings, and they were solid gold with emeralds. And
What? We're solid gold with emeralds.
my grandmother's earrings.
Oh, that's nice. I'd love to have seen those earrings. Next time your grandmother comes in town, please let me know.
I don't have a grandmother. Now, that just shows nobody's listening to me. Jack, would you like to see my grandmother's earrings?
Be very happy to.
I knew it. Haven't you finished that piece yet?
Got a new idea for a set of lyrics.
That's grand. She's packing. Differences in me.
Oh, Fran, wait till you see. Oh, the films are developing.
Good.
They're real great. Oh, I can hardly wait. Oh, to think that Oliver J. Dragon may sometime be able to put after his name Oliver J. Dragon, life photographer. Maybe one day I can say Oliver J. Dragon, life photographer, senior grade. Of course, by then I'll be old and gray. Maybe they'll even do a life story on me then. Yes, they would. I can just see it. I must save all my baby pictures. They'll want to collect those. I can see they'll have a page. They'll have a page of interesting sidelights on my. Maybe they'll do a wonderful text piece on me with collections from my scrapbook, like in that wonderful General Bradley story. Now that was wonderful. Yes, that was very good. Yeah, in the Duke of Windsor story too, they had wonderful collection of photographs. Yes, from his youth. You see, they'll want those of me, and then they'll want one of me, perhaps at my trusty camera when I'm taking my first live photograph. I wonder if it's true that all life photographers develop their own pictures. I think it's the best way if you can. Golly, I was so excited. Looking through this issue of Life magazine, of course when I first got this magazine, this particular copy of Life magazine, I was simply stunned by the cover. Just stunned. I looked and I went, just like that. Because I was so amazed to see, well, I shouldn't have been amazed after all. I mean,
Here, I got it for you, Ollie. I caught it. I'm so glad that you're talking about life.
Yes, I am, Kukla. As I was saying to you folks, I was so stunned by this cover because of the wonderful color reproduction.
It really is very lovely.
Yes, it is, Kukla. And
would you like to tell me?
I'm telling the folks out there about it. As I was saying, now I decided that I would talk to the editors and find out just about this guy that took that picture, because to me it's really one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. Of course, all gracious sake, Life covers are really fabulous. They're always fabulous, and Life's pictures are very fabulous. But I think the color reproduction here is so unusual. For instance, now I understand that it's a picture of the Dalai Lama, you know, Dalai Lama, and it's so amazing because this fellow who took these pictures is a man who traveled right with the Dalai Lama, and he was he must have had great adventures. Just think of that, going through all these adventures, and he was allowed to do so because he is a government employee. You see, he's a government employee in Tibet, or Tibet, whichever you prefer to say. It's just like Himalaya or Himalaya, you know, or Caribbean. It's one of those things. Well, yes, his name is Heinrich Harrer, I believe it is, and he was in India in 1939, and he was in a Himalayan expedition, and then he went into right into Tibet or Tibet, and he reached Lhasa, and then he worked for the government there, and that's why he took it. Now, just think of that. Just think of that, and it's a very, very remarkable story too. That I was particularly interested in. I don't know. Sometimes I can't make up my mind whether I should be a life photographer or say a writer of the text. You know, some of those stories are really so great. I enjoy them so much. Well, I'll try my hand or two, as we say. First, on the pictures. Dolores, you pulled the plug out of the bathtub! Honestly.
Dolores, come on up here with me. Don't worry about your cousin. He's cross today. Dolores, dear, I had the most wonderful day today. Come on, stay with your Uncle Kukla and we'll have a little talk. This morning, I went over to see about the storm windows. And, now I suppose you'd think it was a silly, Dolores? Am I getting through to you? Well, I'm just telling, and, and Buelah Witch is taking Fran to Omaha, and
call me, Kukla?
I just... Everybody's so busy. Is everything going all right?
Well, I think so.
Kind of settled now? Well, good. Because
I'm trying to fix my earring.
yeah, well, my grandmother had some earrings.
Gonna have to be glued, I guess.
My
I
grandmother
don't
had...
know if you can sue under a situation such as that or not.
My
I
grandmother
did it
had
under
earrings.
great stress of emotion. Lost my head completely. Pete, you think we could sue? Could we?
Telephone. Telephone. Is anybody going to answer the telephone, for gracious sakes? I suppose I'll have to do it. As busy as I can be. Hello? The who? Yes, this is Kukla, Fran and Ollie. Miss who? Miss Witch? Yes. She's in her room. Oh, she's not. She's probably an imposter. No, just a... Well, hold on, I'll check for sure. No, she wouldn't be there. Fran, would you mind holding this for a minute? I don't know, somebody put cold cream on it again and it's
Not
dripping
me.
all over.
I've been out of cold cream for a week.
Uh-oh. Let me have that again. Hello? Yes, well, put her on. Oh, mm-hmm. Well, can't you take the handcuffs off? It's Buelah Witch. She's at the police station.
She in stir again? Oh,
Well, the motorman must have said something to her. Well, no, but certainly an attack like that, if it must have been provoked by some... She landed it where? On the trolley wires, She's in an altercation with a motorman of a streetcar.
oh, goodness.
They were both hailed in.
She always calls them landlubbers, you know.
Yeah.
Dear, she's a vicious...
Well, I don't really know what... I don't know what to do. Fran, you take it over now. I'm sure I don't know what to do.
Hello? Well, we're terribly sorry. Well,
What's this all about?
Is the motorman around anywhere?
What is it? What is it?
Well, tell him to watch the personals. We'll run an ad.
What is it? What is it?
Buelah Witch is into it with a
Oh,
motorman.
dear, somebody's got to do something about
Motorman's
it.
gone.
What's going to happen?
Beulah's
Oh,
in...
gracious.
Well, she's not in jail,
Oh,
but
my
she will
pictures
be.
will be spoiled.
Tell Buelah not to say a word, because it's bound to incriminate her. Tell her...
What? We've got to get her out. What do we
We'll
do?
be there. We'll get her out.
You can't do
Tell
that.
her to wait for us,
We
not
have
to
to get
go away.
Coop. We have to get Coop.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is either.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Well, you go that way and I'll go this way.
All right.
Maybe I can find
Yeah.
her.
Oh! I broke it.
Nobody pays any attention to me all day. Then they get into trouble like this. They need me. I could just run out. Who could make any decisions without me? Fran, I'll take care of you.
Oh, Kukla, I wondered where you were.
I'll take care of Buelah.
Oh, thank you. How did you know about Buelah?
Well, I found out the things. I've taken care of the whole thing. It's all arranged.
You mean that we won't have to go there and get her? She'll be
Not
back?
if you promise me something.
I'll promise you.
Well, I just wanted to have a little friendly conversation today.
I wanted to talk to you, too, Kukla.
I keep talking. Would you listen to me if I just tell you
Well,
a few things?
certainly I'll listen.
Every day?
Sure.
Let me get through to you. The other day I baked a special chocolate cake. I made it just the way I always do. But everyone that ate it got a tummy ache.
That's nice.
That's nice. Say, am I getting through to you?
I beg your pardon?
Am I getting through to you?
Oh, you're not getting through to me at all, it seems. My mind is a million miles away. I should be awake, but I am dreaming dreams and can't comprehend what you say.
That's what I thought. This morning I arranged a most important date. I made it for this afternoon at 2. I couldn't get a cab, and I was 1 hour late.
Good boy. for being very impolite. I know why I'm not so very bright. I just couldn't sleep a single wink last night. I was too tired to turn out the light.
Like the story. I'm worried about my newest suit. The one you said was such a most becoming shade of blue. It came back from the cleaners and it's now bright red.
How sweet.
How sweet! Say, am I getting through to you?
You were saying?
Am I getting through to you?
I wasn't listening.
With you in such a mental haze, I'm bound to lose my pretty ways. I'm quitting now before I lose my head.
Why, Kukla, I heard every single word you said.
You did?
Yes.
Repeat them then.
Chocolate cake you baked? Tummy ache? Missed appointment by an hour?
You were listening, weren't you?
Suit changed color at the cleaners?
Well, I don't mind. Now, I don't mind if you didn't. As long as you listened, I don't mind if you didn't respond.
You know what, Kukla? You have a very orderly mind. You can catalog things and just put them all in their right little slots and pick them out when the right time comes. And I don't have that ability. Few people do.
I don't always believe.
Well,
you.
it's wonderful to be able to think of a lot.
Wait till you see my pictures. Wait till
Did
you
they
see my
turn out
pictures.
good?
Oh, say.
Oh,
You know, I'm going to live up to our wonderful life slogan, you know. Remember, every week you see the world.
in life.
Tonight, the Kuklapolitans are talking about all the things everyone will be talking about tomorrow. The excitement that your whole family will share on the picture pages of the new life. You'll live this strangest adventure story of our times as Tibet's boy god flees from the Reds, the Dalai Lama's trek across the world's most mysterious land. And you'll see the first true microscope views of the deadly virus, pictures that may save millions of lives. You'll relive the exciting, dramatic moments of victory in Paris as General Omar Bradley tells his own inside story of the battle for France with Bill Malden's cartoons. Life gives you a front row seat at The King and I, Broadway's new Rodgers and Hammerstein hit. You will be amazed by this walking, talking knight in armor, the museum piece that came to life. And in this week of great debate, Life presents this report on MacArthur, a picture record of the facts for America to weigh and judge. You and your family will find new understanding in this week's Life on your newsstand tomorrow. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Buelah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
Oh, this is Bert Tillstrom. Good night.
Life, new issue out tomorrow on your newsstand, has brought you Kukla, Fran and Ollie from Chicago.
NBC Television.